lost over 100 pounds and I've kept it off while building lots of muscle. The secret is my diet. It's filled with foods that I absolutely love that help me reach my goals, like my high protein queso chicken burritos. Each one costs only $1 to make, and if you have just 20 minutes, you can meal prep burritos for the entire week. At the end of this video, I'll share all my reheating tips to make these taste as good as new after sitting in your freezer for months. High protein, delicious food like this recipe and all the other 150 recipes in my fat loss cookbook are the reason I'm able to enjoy my diet while reaching my fitness goals. I let my frozen chicken breast thaw in this bowl, and now they've released so much water. Let's grab some paper napkins when our hands are clean and grab a chicken breast out of this water, pat it down really well on both sides, and place it on your cutting board. Do this to all your chicken breasts. Mine have some freezer burn on them. I'll just chop it off. Look how thick these chicken breasts are. This is insanity. Let's slice it in half to make it thinner. This will allow the chicken to cook faster and also much more evenly. For our seasonings, we're gonna use taco seasoning, garlic powder, onion powder, smoked paprika, and salt. Lay your chicken flat and cover all of the chicken surface area with your seasonings. I'm using 1.5 pounds of chicken breast, which costs $4. Then rub in the seasonings with your fingertips and blend it in. Flip all your chicken, season the other side just as well. If your meat does not change colors, you did not season it enough. Get an air fryer basket and add your chicken in. Air fry at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 to 18 minutes. While this is air frying, I like to add some veggies into my burritos, but you don't have to. You could skip the step if you don't want to.
Now, some of you guys commented telling me that if I wash the onion before I chop it, it's not gonna make me cry. I know this doesn't work. I am very confident this is BS, but just to prove it to you guys, that's a washed onion. Shit. So I chopped that onion the most efficient way I know. It literally took me like under 10 seconds to chop the entire half onion. Look in my eyes. You guys are commenting this, telling me that it's not gonna make me cry. Look into my eyes.
Preheat a pan on medium heat, add all your yellow onions in, and let them go. Now let's take a green bell pepper, let's wash it, and chop off all the sides. This middle part, it's filled with all these seeds. Gross. Throw it away. We don't want this. Chop the green pepper up to be the same size as your yellow onion. Mix your onions around. Once they've sauteed for around 2 to 3 minutes and softened up a bit, add your green peppers in. Now mix all of this up. The reason we add the onions first is because they take a little longer to cook than the green bell peppers. 3 to 4 more minutes until nicely charred. You see this brown part, and this part, and this is the charring you want. It adds so much flavor. If you want to speed up how long it takes to soften the vegetables, just get some water, add it to the pan. I'm using my hand because I do not want to dirty a bowl. The water will create steam, which will soften the veggies real fast. Oh look, the chicken is done. Let it rest for 5 minutes to cool down a bit, and guess what? I still have this bag of frozen corn in my freezer, so I'm just gonna try to get rid of some of it by adding some of it to a bowl, microwaving it, and we'll add it to the burritos later. Let's chop up the chicken into small pieces. Turn them into strips first, and then take the strips and turn them into cubes. I really like very small pieces of chicken in these burritos, so I'll take a knife and just run it, whack at the chicken, get it really, really small. Now get your pan and put your veggies to the side, because we are not dirtying more dishes, we're doing everything in this pan. Add in your chopped chicken right into the pan, add in your corn, add in some cheese. I chopped Pepperjack cheese into small pieces, but you can use any light cheese you want. The cheese costs 48 cents. Add 200 grams of Greek yogurt in. We need lots of it because it makes these burritos super creamy and adds lots of protein. The Greek yogurt costs 83 cents. Add a few spoonfuls of taco seasoning or any seasonings you want. And the real secret ingredient to these burritos is salsa. Let's be real. Not all salsas are created equal. That's why I am so excited that Green Mountain Gringo is sponsoring this video. They are the best tasting jarred salsa. I love a good low calorie condiment that packs a ton of flavor, and there is nothing better than these Green Mountain Gringo salsas. They have a mild flavor, a medium flavor, a hot flavor, and many more. In this recipe, I'm using the hot because I love the heat. Let's crack this salsa open and let me show you the consistency. It's chunky, and this is exactly how I love my salsas. And the ingredient panel is fantastic. All clean, high quality ingredients coming from Whole Foods. The macros are phenomenal. Only 10 calories per 2 tablespoons. That means we can add so much salsa into our burritos for not a lot of calories. Green Mountain Gringo also makes tortilla strips. They are structurally engineered to fit the Green Mountain Gringo jars perfectly. You just take a strip, dip it in the jar, and they hold the perfect amount of salsa. Whoa. But my favorite way to eat these tortilla strips is to put them inside my burrito. The shape makes it perfect for going deep inside the burrito, and every bite tastes like a crunch wrap. It's so delicious. A little salsa in each bite too.
My favorite one is the hot salsa. It's got a little kick to it, but I can't believe a salsa this tasty is store-bought. It's got such a nice fresh taste to it. It's chunky.
You can taste the onions, the garlic, the tomatillos. It's fantastic. I love how it's low calorie. It's got high quality ingredients. There's no artificial preservatives in this. This is some really good salsa. I'll leave a link to a store locator near you in the description so you can go find the salsa because you need to try this. It is such a good way to amp up the flavor in recipes. Or just dip some strips in it. It is so good. Adding 120 grams of Green Mountain Gringo Salsa. This is a half cup of salsa and this adds all the flavor into this recipe while also keeping the chicken super moist. Mix this up using the same spatula you use to saute. I'm telling you, we are minimizing dishes. One pan, one spatula, that's all you need. This mixture is tangy, sharp, rich, creamy, perfectly salty. It tastes incredible. You can dip Green Mountain Gringo's tortilla strips right into here for a super high protein snack, but if you want to make burritos, I'm using regular ass tortillas. 6 of these cost $1.56, which means each tort is only 26 cents. I'm using these tortillas because they are the cheapest tortillas you can find. So if you want to make this recipe very cost affordable, just get your store brand tortillas. They're usually a little bit higher calorie than the high fiber tortillas. These ones are 210 calories per tortilla, but this filling is basically pure protein. So even if we use a higher calorie tortilla, the macros on these burritos are going to be phenomenal. If you want to save calories, get one of these higher fiber, lower calorie tortillas, and you're going to easily slash 100 calories plus per burrito. If your tortilla is pliable, which means you can easily fold it without it ripping, then you can just skip to the next step. But if it's not, then just pan on medium heat, tortilla on the warm pan, 20 seconds on one side, then you flip it, 20 seconds on the other side, and you're done. Warming up the tortilla slightly makes it very pliable and easy to bend and roll into a burrito. Divide your chicken mixture up into 6 even pieces right in the pan. I'm pretending like it's a pizza and I want to cut it into 6 slices. If you're eating all the burritos, then who cares? Don't measure it. It doesn't need to be perfect because you're going to consume all the calories at the end of the week eventually. Place 1/6 of your queso chicken filling right in the center of your tort. Flatten out just a little bit. This is how you roll a burrito easily and perfectly. You fold in one side, you fold in the other side, then you take the bottom and you fold it completely over all the filling. Tuck your fingers in, gently squeeze inwards, and then you continue rolling, roll, 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 roll. And there you have it, burrito wrapped. I need you to repeat this process with 5 more tortillas, filling them up, rolling them up so you have 6 thick burritos. These are really good on their own, but just 1 more minute of your time and you can take these from really good burritos to really great burritos. Pan on medium heat, just throw your burritos right into the pan. Unfortunately, my pan can only fit 3 burritos. This step is a game changer. It makes your burritos so much tastier, and after 45 seconds to 60 seconds, you get a nice golden brown color. And that's when you flip and grill for 45 to 60 more seconds. Listen to this crust. Check on them, don't burn them. Grilling the burritos adds so much flavor and crunch and also seals the burritos and prevents any leaks. You just gotta do it, please. Just do it, it's worth it. Wire rack to prevent the bottoms from steaming up on a plate and getting soggy. Look at that beautiful crust. Wow, this crust adds a ridiculous amount of flavor and texture to the burritos. 6 burritos meal prepped in no time, only 20 minutes of active work. Let's cut one in half, shall we? Look at that rich, indulgent, creamy queso chicken flavor explosion. It's spicy, creamy, savory, all the flavors you want in a burrito. These honestly taste indulgent. It cost me $7.95 to make this entire recipe. This means each burrito costs only $1.33. This is genuinely cheaper than any frozen burrito you can get at the grocery store. All right, bro, here you go. I just microwave these to make them warm. Cheers.
It's fire, bro.
Mad creamy. So creamy on the inside. You add the sauce with each bite. You take one of these strips and they are perfect for insertion right inside the burrito because they go all the way down. The strip form is way better than chip form. Then you take a little salsa and then you take a bite and it turns into a crunch wrap. You can take these burritos and fridge it, or you can put them in a Ziploc bag and throw them in your freezer. They stay good for 1 week in the fridge or many months frozen. Anytime you're hungry, wrap that burrito in parchment paper and microwave it for 90 seconds if it's from the fridge, or 4 minutes in the microwave if it's frozen. If baking or air frying, 350 degrees for 8 minutes if fridged, and 20 minutes if frozen. Always keep it wrapped in foil and unwrapped for the last 3 minutes of cooking to get the outside real crispy. And the calories and macros. This recipe made 6 burritos and each one is 385 calories, 35 grams of protein, 37 grams of carbs, and 10 grams of fat. Just $1.33 a burrito. You need to stock up your freezer with these so you can have a high quality protein dense meal anytime you need it, and all you have to do is just reheat it in minutes. And after I eat this, I want something sweet. That's why you should also meal prep my high protein gooey protein brownies. Did I just say protein twice? These are indulgent and clock in at 200 calories and 15 grams of protein per massive protein brownie. You can eat a fat burrito plus a quarter of an entire pan of brownies for only around 550 calories and nearly 45 grams of protein. Now that is living life to the fullest. This is exactly why I love my diet. If you want to continue eating incredibly delicious food that'll help you get in shape and stay in shape forever, check out my fat loss cookbook, 150 plus recipes and more incoming. You'll get every future update for free.